Hey guys, so recently we have looked at the first conditional, and then there was another video on the second conditional, and we talked about the forms and the ways of using them and blah blah blah. And today we're simply going to contrast the two. So we're not going to go too deep into the form of the conditionals. We are going to look at the kind of difference in meaning and how to see which is which. Okay, so by the end of this video, you will be able to use the first and second conditional when you need to. Hopefully. That's the plan. I think you will. Okay, so let's start. Let's get on to it. Remember to like and subscribe, and I hope you're enjoying my 30-day challenge. It's been some work, but it's fun. Okay. So, straight off, let's go for it. Imagine, remember from the first conditional, okay? The first conditional is probable, it's going to happen. Second conditional, unlikely, improbable. So, normally, let me give you two sentences. They're very similar. If it gets colder tonight, I will turn on the heating. If it got colder tonight, I would turn on the heating. If it gets colder tonight, I will turn on the heating. It's a first conditional. If it got colder tonight, I would turn on the heating. Okay, what's the difference? When do we use these? Well, if it gets colder tonight, this means this is the first conditional. And remember, this is the probable thing. We think it's going to happen. So what time of year does it normally get colder at night? Really cold. I'm going to say winter. Winter, unless you're in my country, in England, and it usually gets cold when it wants to get cold. It doesn't matter. But in a normal country, winter is the coldest time of year. So, winter. Normally it gets colder in winter. So in the first conditional, if it gets colder tonight, I think it will get colder, it's probably the speaker is speaking in winter. Ooh, if it gets colder tonight, I will turn on the heating. First conditional, probable, gonna happen. Whereas the second conditional, if it got colder tonight, I would turn on the heating. This probably means the speaker is in summer, it's really hot, and it's probably not going to get cold tonight. If it got colder tonight, I would turn on the heating. Listen to that difference. Just the ideas of probability in my head changes the meaning. Let me give you another example. Now, many times I hear this thing, oh, the English people, you're very reserved. We're not reserved. But quite often we tell you our feelings or our emotions through grammar. Let me give you one of the best pieces of advice I can give you. You invite me to a party or on holiday. Please invite me on holiday. Now, if I think I'm going to come, I say, if I come to your country, I will bring you a present. How about some Nutella? I'm not sponsored by Nutella, but I could be. Hey Nutella, call me. But if I don't want to come, or if I can't come, I say, if I came to your country, I would bring some Nutella. Listen to that. If I come to your country, I will bring some Nutella. I think I'm coming. If I came to your country, I would bring some Nutella. Yeah, probably not. We change the grammar depending how we feel. Emotional grammar. Okay, we change the grammar depending on how we feel. We change the structure depending on how we feel. It's crazy, but we change the grammar. We weigh up the probability. We think, oh, how like... and then we give you a different form of grammar. This is really interesting. It's a really interesting point about my language and my culture. So the first conditional is all about it's going to happen. The second conditional, yeah, it's probably not. Both the first and the second conditional. Don't get lost in the grammar, if plus present, if plus past. They're both talking about the future. If it gets colder tonight, if it got colder tonight, it's both talking about the future. We have another conditional. It's the third conditional for the past. So don't get confused about that one as well. It's really important that you kind of keep those separate. So let me give you an example. Probably not going to win the lottery. If I won the lottery, I would buy a house. But if I keep working hard, I will buy a house. That's probably going to happen. I'm going to keep working. And let's be positive as well. Let's be positive. If I make it big on YouTube, I will buy a new dog. No, I wouldn't buy a dog, actually. I wouldn't buy a dog. I like to adopt dogs. Adopt dogs. That's the thing. Don't ever buy dogs. Adopt dogs. There's so many dogs without homes. Don't ever buy a dog. That's my little bit of advice for today that went a little bit off track. So there you go. So if I want a lot of money, I would adopt a new dog. There you go. If I make it big, let's be positive, on YouTube, I will adopt a new dog. I'll adopt a dog. Yes! Everybody's going to be happy in my life. So, this is the difference between the first and the second conditional. They're really, really important. And remember, when we're doing your FCE exams or your CAE exams and we're examining you, we're listening for these structures. We're listening for these abilities. Oh, if I could go to any country, I would visit. So you probably can't. If I went to Rio de Janeiro tomorrow, so you probably won't. If I go home after the exam, so you probably will. We want to know that you can use these structures correctly. We want to hear these structures. We want to see these structures in your writing, in your listening, in your speaking, sorry. We want to see them because we want to know that that's what you can use, that it's in your locker, that you are able to use these fluently like a native. That's what we want to know. And on that note, I really hope this video helped. Write down in the comments below if you want a bit more information about the conditionals. I'm happy to do it. I'm going to give you alternatives to if soon as well. Another video. But on that note, have a great day and check out one of these two videos. They're all gold, hopefully. I spend a lot of time making them for you, and I really hope they help you because, you know, it means a lot. I just try and help as many people as I can. If I could help the entire world, I would. On that note, lots of love. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Ciao.